from Disney's Newport Bay. It is a brand new day here at Disneyland Paris. Now, unfortunately, the weather is looking quite cold and grey today, and I did not pack enough warm outfits, hence why the zip on this top doesn't even work. This was like a backup outfit. I didn't think I was going to be wearing it, but I am, as it's very cold. Although it's been like 15, 16 degrees, the weather app is telling me that it feels more like 10 or 11 degrees. So we've got another full day here today at Disneyland Paris. It's our last full day, and then tomorrow we go home, but not until like 5 p.m. So we have some time in the parks in the morning as well. We stayed out last night and we watched the fireworks. It's that brand new fireworks show. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but it was absolutely incredible. It was so much better than the last show. I thought it was way more interesting. It was really magical and I really enjoyed it. Although I do think if you're not stood where you can see the castle, you probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Whereas the previous fireworks display, there was a lot more songs and you could kind of stand around and listen. With this one, if you can't see what's going on at the castle, I don't think it would be such an enjoyable experience, but that's just my opinion. And just to do a quick outfit of the day, ignore the mess in the background, we've got my donut ears on. I love these ears, but they are very heavy, so let's see how long I can keep them on my head. We've got my pink top with the broken zipper. Oh, my necklace is backwards, I need to fix that. And we've brought back out the skinny jeans today because it is very cold. So we're just heading into the park and oh my gosh, it is chilly today. It's definitely colder than yesterday. I've got ripped knee, I don't know if I can show you. I've got my knees out and they are cold. But I didn't really bring enough warm outfits, so it's gonna have to do. Very glad we've got our coats on. But we're now heading into the main park. It's about 9:45 and I can see some of the rides are crazy already. There's some rides we really love, but we're just not going to bother with because the queues are so long. I think yesterday Peter Pan's flight didn't go below 100 minutes and it's an okay ride, isn't it? But it's not worth, not worth queuing that long. So yeah, we're just going to see what we can get on really. We might pop back into the studios, but we're not the biggest studios fan, and once again a lot of the rides are sort of 100 minutes, and I like Ratatouille, I like Avengers Flight Force, but I wouldn't want to queue that long for it, so we'll see what we can get on. We just had the most bizarre encounter going through security. So going through security, obviously been bringing the same stuff with me every day, and then one of the security guards like started shouting in French, and he's like, do you have a knife, do you have a knife? And I was like, no. And then the other security guards looked really confused at what was going on, so they took my bag and they put it back through, and they were like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. So I don't know what's going on. I don't have anything that even resembles a knife.
First ride of the day, we are doing the Snow White ride.
So we just did Snow White. That ride always makes me laugh because you queue for like half an hour and the ride's so short. But what I find strange is like the whole ride is kind of scary. There's so many skeletons. It's like kind of a spooky ride. And then right at the end, they resolve the story of Snow White. But you'd think they could include like a few more happy scenes. I feel like that's quite scary for children.
Second ride of the day, we are going to do the railroad, and this station has a much shorter queue time. We waited about half an hour here in Frontierland. Down Main Street, it was over an hour.
I think he was running some sort of operational thing. We have just sat down for lunch and I have gone for the Bavarian hot dog, which looks very tasty, with some chips, and then Mum has a chicken salad, which looks really nice as well.
And we had to come and get some Mickey beignets as well.
So we've just had some much needed relaxation time in the hotel. You know, you just hit that point where you're so tired and you need a rest, and all the queues were looking quite long and we're like, we just need to go sit down. So we've gone back to the room for a little bit and now we're going to head back out. We're going to pop into the Disneyland Hotel on our way in because you can sometimes just see the characters walking around. We've seen Cinderella and we've seen Jasmine and we've seen Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Daisy, and you got a high five from Donald, didn't you?
I did.
So although we're not properly meeting them, it's just nice to see them out and about, especially because the Princess Pavilion got up to 300 minutes earlier, which I cannot wait. I cannot deal with that. So we're gonna go see if we can see any princesses in the hotel and then back into the parks, and then we've got a reservation at Walt at 6 p.m.
I got to get any footage, but we did see Princess Jasmine at the Disneyland Hotel. It was super cute, and we're now back in the main park to do some re-rides.
All right, you junior space rangers, listen up. Zerg, coordinate the mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
We're literally just about to go to Walt's for our dinner reservation, but the parade is on, so you know we had to come and watch it again. So nice watching the parade, then coming straight into Walt's. Recording this audio afterwards because Walt's was so quiet and I didn't want to be that annoying person with my camera out. This was incredible. We ate off the set menu. I had the coleslaw, the chicken and the lemon meringue. You have the best views over Main Street and the service here is absolutely incredible. You know, how cute is that dessert? And Mum got the giant cookie, which also looked amazing.
You can eat at Walt on the dining plan. You get a starter, main and dessert. You just have to pay for your drink, so I think it cost about £11 for our 2 drinks, but the food was so good and it's worth £55 if you weren't on the dining plan per person, so it's so worth it. Front of the I'd love to have a house just like this. Like this is the decor. I actually prefer, I was just saying wasn't I actually prefer going around the park late at night when it's quiet as opposed to doing early magic hours. We literally just walked on Small World. Now we're about to go do Pirates and Phantom Manor again, and they are both walk-ons at 5 minutes. I think this is so much better than getting up early. I love being in theme parks in the evening. Phantom Manor is on a 5-minute wait, so you know we have to come back on here. This is one of those rides I could do over and over and over again, and I would never get sick of it, much to your dismay.
Over and over and over again.
Such a pretty view watching the sunset. If only the scaffolding wasn't there. I miss a sunset ride on Big Thunder. So we have just been and spent some money. We've got all our gifts and our merch from the trip, which is very exciting. We're now heading back to Newport Bay and we're probably going to pop in the gift shop there as well. I did pick up a couple of pins, which is really exciting. Whoop, dropping the camera. So we're going to be packing up tonight. We've still got some time in the parks tomorrow, which is really exciting. And I think we're just going to re-ride our favourite rides, aren't we? It's like Pirates, Phantom. We've not really spent much time in the studios this trip, but I'm not fussed because it's been the Easter holidays. It's been completely sold out here. It's been rammed. And as much as like I like Tower of Terror, I like the Spider-Man ride, queuing over an hour is just not really worth it. And with all the construction at the moment, the studios isn't looking the prettiest, is it?
No, it's quite constricted in space as well, isn't it, when you're walking around?
Very cramped in there. So we said we'll come back once the studios has been renovated properly and World of Frozen's open, and we'll give it another shot. Now, we did bring swimming gear with us, but we've actually not found any time to go to the pool while we're here. I think we're so used to staying at other hotels where there's no pool. It's just not ingrained to us on a Disney trip. And it's been quite cold, hasn't it? So we've decided against it. We're probably going to have a look later in the window just to see what the pool looks like. But we're not massive swimmers, so don't feel like we've missed out too much by not going in the pool this trip. Maybe next time if we come back in the summer. And it is going to be really sad leaving tomorrow, like walking out the park for the last time. It was too emotional. But the next time we're seeing a Disney park is going to be August 2026. We're going back to Walt Disney World, which is just our favourite place ever. We're going to be booking it at the end of the month when the dining deal comes out. So excited. So although it's going to be goodbye to Disneyland Paris tomorrow, the Disney World countdown is going to begin. Good morning. It is our final morning here at Newport Bay. We are just getting ready to check out and I am so sad. It honestly feels like 5 minutes ago we were checking into the room for the first time, and now to be saying goodbye, like I don't want to leave it behind. This is the best stay I've ever had at Disneyland Paris. It is so worth the extra money. And I've just had the best time. Everyone has been so lovely in this hotel. So the plan today, our Eurostar or our train out of Paris to the Eurostar isn't till like 4 p.m. So we do have a little bit of time to go into the park, which I'm super pleased about because the thought of just leaving makes me too sad. So we are going to head into the park and try and do a couple of our favourite rides. Probably going to be Pirates and Phantom Manor again. We are creatures of habit. We love to do our favourites. I know there's been quite a few rides that we just haven't done this trip. It has been crazy. I think, like I said in yesterday's video or yesterday's clips, it has been sold out because it's the Easter holidays, and it just means some rides have had crazy waits the whole time. For example, Peter Pan's flight I think has been 100 minutes majority of the trip, and it's one of those things, it's a good ride, but I'm not waiting 100 minutes for that. Same with the studios, we've not touched it too much this trip because rides like Ratatouille, sort of 80 minutes, even Avengers Flight Force, which I've often done on a walk on, has been over an hour. And they're good rides, they're a fun time, but we don't feel the need to wait in the queues. So we've had the best time, not moaning at all about the wait. It's the Easter holidays, you know what to expect. And I think with some of these rides, you know, if the queue's a little bit shorter, you think, I'll go on Ratatouille, I'll go on Avengers, but it's not one of those things where I feel like I've missed out. And for ears today, I've gone for my little Ariel ears, which were actually from Primark. I love these. So we are just doing final checks of the brim to make sure we've not forgotten anything. I always get so anxious that I'm going to leave something behind. Sadly, I've got the coat back on today as well. It's more blue skies today, but it is still very chilly out there. And we have a long journey home tonight. So at least I had one day on the trip where I didn't need my coat, which is always very nice. We are now going to be heading over to the luggage storage to take our bags. I am so sad to be saying goodbye to Newport. This is the best stay I've ever had at Disney Paris Hotel. And with Disneyland Paris, I never usually feel too loyal to a hotel. So with Disney World, Pop Century is my ride or die hotel. I wouldn't want to stay anywhere else. But with Disney Paris, I usually think, oh, I'll just stay wherever. But now I stayed at Newport, I definitely need to come back here. Like, it's just been the nicest experience. Although I know Sequoia is having a makeover in 2026, so I would be curious to try there as well. Feels like we're saying goodbye to Newport Bay, but we do have to come back later and pick up the luggage. We decided to go this way just so we can walk past the Marvel Hotel and have a little bit of a nose, go a different way. Let's come for a little walk. Oh, sorry. Come for a little walk past the Marvel Hotel. I remember when that patch of grass, it used to be a massive ice rink. Years ago when I was really little, we went like zorbing on there and it was so much fun. It makes me sad they got rid of it. I just realised, Mum, you've not shown us your lounge fly. Do you wanna?
No, here we go.
This is the Halloween one from Disney World, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I fell in love with it when we went, and but I didn't get it because it was quite expensive. And then someone got it for me for Christmas.
So nice, isn't it, having a lounge flight? Once you get one, you can't go back.
Yeah.
A little look at Lego Mickey. Sadly, this isn't open. I think it's opening on the 19th, and today is the 17th. So we literally just miss it. And then these are the new shops, Disney Style and Disney Glamour. They're very nice, very expensive, but nice to have a look around. So we're just having a walk round because on the edge of the circle they show you how far the other Disney parks are. So that is Disney Shanghai. That opens 2 days after my birthday. Then we've got, is this Disneyland? Oh no, Hong Kong Disneyland. When was that? 2005? Doesn't look too far when you read the number like that, but it's probably very far. Then what else do we have? Oh, the best one. Walt Disney World. Oh. So sad. Next year we'll be back. I love that little detail. Then we got another one. Oh, another two. One last look at the studios. That'll be so different when we next go back. Ah, this is California. One day, hopefully. Disneyland, California, 1955. And then, is this Japan? Oh, this is Disneyland Paris. That must be Japan over there. And that is right here. That's cool. We never see them. What are they doing? I wonder where they're going. I wonder where Captain Hook's going as well. Getting our final glimpses of the castle. It's always one of the saddest parts, saying goodbye to the castle. Walking away from the castle, I can't even see it. We've got some treats that we're going to have in just a second. Oh, there it is. The final glimpses. So we've had a change of heart. We've decided we're going to go and sit by near Small World because that's where a lot of the princesses come out. So we're going to go eat our cookies by there to see if we can see any. We're just delaying leaving the park, to be honest. Hey, yeah. So we are just sitting, chilling for a little bit by the gate by Fantasyland. This is such a hack. If you sit here, you will see so many of the characters. In about 15 minutes, we have seen Ariel, Aurora, we've seen Belle, we've seen Captain Hook, we've seen Geppetto. Who else have we seen? We've seen Tigger and Eeyore, and we've seen the Queen of Hearts. They're not allowed to stop, they do just walk past, but it's such a good spot for just seeing the characters. It's so nice. Let me show you where exactly it is. So it's just here. They come through that gate there, especially when they're changing over at the Princess Pavilion as well. And we can see Tigger and Eeyore here at the moment. But it's such a good spot for the characters. We are finally walking away. It's time to go back to the hotel to pick up the suitcases. So we've come through the castle one last time. Such a sad moment coming to pick up your baggage. And my suitcase has a broken wheel, so I'm really not looking forward to seeing it again. And as we're leaving, the hot air balloon has gone up, which is so cute to see. So I completely forgot to film an ending to this vlog, so I apologise that I'm now back in the very grey UK and I am in my car, but I did just want to film a little bit of an outro so it doesn't just end super suddenly. So sorry this vlog was a little bit shorter than the others. Honestly, because it was my first time vlogging, you honestly forget to keep pulling out your camera, and I feel like I have learned so many lessons for my next vlog series, which is going to be coming in the summer. Genuinely hats off to people that do this all the time, because it's so easy. Like, you're just going about your day and then you're like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to get the camera out. Like, honestly, the number of times I went to eat or I started eating and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't get it for the vlog. So definitely some lessons learned. Very first vlog, so you know what, I can't expect the world from myself, but I genuinely had so much fun. I've already edited the first 2 vlogs and it instantly took me back to Disneyland Paris, so I absolutely love that. So I'm super excited. In the summer I'm going to be going to Portaventura in Salou. It is one of my favorite theme parks. I've been going there for years, so I'm definitely going to vlog it, and I have some tips and tricks that I have learned from doing this mini vlog series. And then next year I will be going to
Walt Disney World, so there will definitely be some Disney vlogs coming on the channel as well. I just wanted to say thank you so much to anyone that's actually watched these videos, because I didn't think anyone was properly going to see them. So thank you so much, and I'm going to be posting a little haul on here as well. I'll put it in a separate video rather than putting it in this one, but I would love to show you what I picked up in Disneyland Paris as well. And until I post another video, I guess I'll see you again soon.